What's going on, y'all? We are live, y'all. Welcome to another amazing webinar presentation with Make Wealth Will Webinars. I am your host, Jeff Trills from Atlanta, Georgia, and I had the pleasure of having a couple of rock stars on this a live presentation tonight. You got some guys you're going to hear from that has some amazing testimonials. All right, and they're going to share their testimonials. Before we get to testimonials, I want to introduce you to my sponsor, my upline, the man, the myth, the legend. We got Jonathan Singler. And now this man has tremendous years in the industry. He made millions in the industry. He knows he's a do-it-first leader. This gentleman has broken records. This gentleman has helped people get to the 6 and 7 figures himself. And like I said, what he's about to share with you guys tonight is going to blow your mind up because the way he talks about it, it's some of how he speaks, man. He got the give a gab. He know how to put the words together, And so when this guy talks, everybody seems to listen. So I'm gonna get out the way and let my sponsor in the upline, John Singler. I think I called you John Singleton.
That's all right. That'll work too.
I look like him too.
So, we got to sign him up tomorrow.
Right. This is Jonathan Singler, as he's going to break it down to you. This powerful financial education, which was named by MWR Financial. So, John, take it away, please.
All right. Hey, everybody. How y'all doing out there? Listen, I'm really excited to be working with Mr. Jeff Trills. Y'all know who he is. The man, if he touches something, I don't care what it was before he touched it, it's going to turn to gold. Now, that's some serious stuff. I've been watching this man, and so I'm really, really excited to be working with him and some key people that he brought on board. But let's get right down to it. Just a little bit about myself. First of all, I want y'all to know I'm here in Boston. It's kind of cold, and I've been working since about 5 o'clock this morning. Let me see what time it is right now. Goodness gracious, have mercy. Boy, I tell you, only Jeff Trills could keep me up this late. Boy, he told me he got some serious people that wanted to hear about some serious money. But myself, I've been a coach for a little over 20 years now in the industry. I've been very fortunate. My first 5 years were horrible. Didn't make no money, but I've been around working with some of the best people who taught me a lot. And after 5 years of being coached by some of the best people, some of y'all know the people that I've been coached by. Some of you may have heard of Mr. Zig Ziglar. He's now in heaven. But he introduced me to a guy named Anthony Tony Robbins. Mr. Robbins introduced me to a guy named Robert Kiyosaki, who introduced me to Mr. Holton Buggs. Y'all, Holton Buggs is y'all may know who he is. Now, he is an actual legend, made $1.8 million a month. And so when he talked, I just listened. And Holton introduced me to a guy named Eric Worre. So I had some phenomenal coaches after 5 years. And then since then, though, my career just kind of skyrocketed. I own a real estate investing company for nearly 22 years, but sometimes real estate goes up and down. So I fell in love with network marketing, and then I guess it fell in love with me back, because since then I've been at the top of 4 companies. And again, it's nothing because of what I did; it's because of who I learned from. So I always tell people that if you're coachable, the right coach is going to find you. If you're not coachable, things are going to be a little difficult. So I knew to be coachable, and then since then, as he said, again, been very, very fortunate, been very blessed. So I was really thinking about retiring this year. I was telling my family that things were incredibly well. 2017 was my absolute best year ever. I made a little over 1.4 million, and it was just, between Bitcoin and a network marketing company, things were incredible for me and the family. But then right in the middle of my decision to retire, I took 3 months off with the family, got a phone call from a gentleman named Mr. Terrence Hawkins. Now, Terrence Hawkins is one of the most sought-after tax experts in the United States. So I knew Terrence wasn't calling me about the Charlotte Hornets. I knew he wasn't calling me about anything pertaining to anything other than money. So I said, oh, no. When I saw that phone, I'm like, oh, man, what is it my brother wants to talk to me about? And he put me on the phone with the CEO of a phenomenal opportunity. Now, I'm going to tell you why it was so phenomenal. For the past 8 years, people always thought I had some special gift that helped me build my teams to some crazy numbers. Again, my last team was over 90,000 people. And it wasn't no special gift. I taught people how to change their W-4 so they could have more take-home money to join whatever company they wanted to join, even if it was my company or if they wanted to join a different company. I'm going to repeat what I said. I taught people how to get the money. The government will literally give you the money to join a company. It's called a W-4 strategy. That's something I've been teaching for over 8 years. So Terrence and I know all this. Terrence put me on the phone with the CEO who adopted this idea. See, that CEO had a different kind of message that they used to put out there, and they had some moderate success. But 4 months ago, they decided to change their messaging to MWR Financial. Get this, home of the instant pay raise. See, when you start telling people that I can get you an instant pay raise, you got their attention. They could have been singing to their favorite song, singing some Luther. They could have been like dancing, don't you remember? And then they say pay raise. Pay raise get cut off real quick. Luther gets cut off real quick when everybody's talking about pay raise. So when they adopted that messaging, y'all know that branding is everything. It's everything. When they adopted that, and get this, y'all, the first month that they adopted home of the instant pay raise, they had more people join in that month than the 4 months prior combined. That's when you know you got a home run. So when they start sharing that idea with me and say, Jonathan, well, do what you do, like what you've done with the past companies, do that here. But here's the difference. They said, but you don't have to help people with the W-4s. They have the experts that's going to help everybody get a pay raise. If you are a W-2 earner, and you know there's well over 150 million W-2 earners here in the United States, if you or someone you know, it don't have to be you. I teach people in my seminars, you're going to grow big when you don't focus on you. If you focus on other people, success will come. So if you think about it, just look at your phone and ask yourself a simple question. Are there 3 to 5 people in your phone that would love an instant pay raise? If the answer is yes, that same phone you're holding is the key to serious financial wealth that's coming your way. Plain and simple. Because everybody who holds their phone that's 18 years and over got at least 5 people in their phone who would love an instant pay raise. Now, we're going to get to the numbers in a minute. So this company, MWR Financial, I'm going to give y'all kind of a baseball analogy. Here are the main things that you're going to get as a member of MWR Financial. So we're going to talk like we're playing some baseball. First base, y'all remember this, you're going to help people get an instant pay raise of somewhere between $300 and $600 every month. Think about that for a moment. Second base, you're going to help every single person get an enhancement of their credit score between 50 and 150 points. Now, I need y'all to really lock in on what I'm telling you. So wait a minute, John. You mean you're going to help people get money, put money in their hands, and at the same time get their credit score raised by an extra 50 to 150 points? The answer is absolutely. We don't do it. We got the experts, the top experts in the country that do all this for us and for them. Third base, they're going to put together their credit card debt, mortgage debt, car note debt, and those experts going to eliminate their debt in record time. And coming home, once you've gotten a pay raise, once you've lowered your credit, enhanced your credit score, which means you lowered your payments that you're paying on things because you got better credit now. Now that you're having less debt, now you got more money. So we have a wealth education platform that's going to help you, get this, earn money like the banks do. I won't get into detail about that. Just think about this for a moment. Imagine instead of you borrowing money from the bank and paying interest to the bank, imagine borrowing money from yourself at no interest. And you're going to learn how to invest in real estate. That's something I've been doing for over 22 years. Let's go back to first base. But none of this happens without getting you the money to make all this happen. We're going to put the money in your hands so that you can be a member and then take advantage of all of those other services. Those are really bonus services, technically. So here's my question to you. Again, Do you think you know at least 3 to 5 people that are in your phone that would like an instant pay raise and at the same time get their credit enhanced? That in and of itself is how you're going to max out this comp plan. Y'all, please hear me. I don't know how to sugarcoat. I keep it real. If something's not good, as enough people know me in the industry knows that I'll tell you it ain't good. Because, I like to sleep good at night. I want to sleep well. I want to know that I told the truth. Be it people believe it or not, I know I'm going to tell the truth. Sometimes it's kind of raw. Sometimes it's kind of hard. But it ain't going to never be a lie. This company, in my 21 years in this industry, I've never seen a company or a CEO that said, I guarantee you'll make money your first month with us or we'll give you your money back. Uh-oh. Did y'all hear that? That's a game changer. The CEO says, I guarantee you're going to make a profit with us in your first 30 days or we'll give you your money back. All they ask is follow our plan of action. See, that's the key. So we're going to show you the plan of action. We're going to show you how to get those experts to get you that money, to enhance your credit score, to eliminate your debt, and to put you on a wealth education platform that'll change your family's life. And we guarantee it. But some of y'all may say, well, that sounds good. And see, some of y'all still ain't satisfied. So maybe this will help a little bit. You ever seen companies that offer a car program? Well, I've been fortunate. Again, I really have. I've been with I won't name the companies, but some companies that had a healthy coffee. I've been with some companies that got very healthy products, had a great car program, Mercedes-Benz and all this other stuff. Well, I had to bring hundreds of people in the team to get that car. Hundreds. I'm going to just keep it real. Hundreds. Well, here, would y'all mind driving a car that paid for by the company because you built a team of just 50 people? Y'all, I don't know, but I'm going to sit up for that one. I got to sit up. Let me sit up a little bit. That's 50 people. Building a team of 50 people. They'll give you the money, $500 a month, to pay for a brand new car. Now, you can lease a real nice car for $500 a month or buy. And it only gets better from there. Y'all, my advice to you is get aboard this program. See, it's a couple of aces that I don't really want to share at this time because I just partnered with 2 of the top people in the country. They are now on my team who are masters at getting you leads of network marketers. I ain't just say leads. I say they can literally get you hundreds of network marketers that you can basically cherry pick from. You can basically contact these network marketers using a program that we're putting together today. We should have this program ready to go 1 week from today. Today is November 28th. About 7 days or less from this very moment, this team, it's not going to be for the company yet, this team will be privy to use what we're putting together. Let me give you a little bit of insight. What would your business look like if all you did was give us your leads and we had a system that would prospect your leads, show your leads the video of this opportunity, and we have the people who would close them for you? What would your business look like? What would your life look like? Y'all, that's what we're putting together right now. And the second part is, in mid-January, I have a call center that I just put together. I just bought this place in the Philippines, and I'm the CEO of a call center with 110 agents. Would you like one of those agents working for you for 16 hours a day? It's going to be for this team and this team only. So please get back with Jeff, get back with the leaders. The man is doing some incredible things around the country. And I'm telling you, I applaud every other leader in this program, but there's nobody, and I repeat, there's nobody who's going to do what this team is going to do. And they're not going to do it as fast either. Y'all, Jeff, I'm going to pass this back to you, and y'all make it happen. Membership only costs $79.97 if you just want to be a customer. But I know y'all here to make money. It's $228 one time and $119 a month, but you will never pay the $119 a month because we're going to show you how to enroll 3 people in your first 48 to 72 hours. We got the plan. Only thing that's missing is you. Jeff, I pass the call to you, my friend.
OMG. Guys, first of all, thank you, Jonathan, for taking the time out your busy schedule to get on our webinar. Okay. See the power of this webinar that Mr. Siegler said? The cost of getting in is so cost effective. But what he didn't share with you that it covers both you and your spouse for the $79.97 as a customer, guys. You're the only company. On top of that, now on top of that, because once you get an instant pay rate, you get your credit fixed up. You become your own bank. You eliminate debt, and you show that to 3 year friends, and they say, "Man, I want that too." Once they get the program for themselves, your membership goes away. Now, you have nothing to lose and everything to gain because you're not even paying for the membership every month. You know, a lot of people that looking to get their credit fixed, they want to get the credit fixed, but the problem that comes up is that they can't afford the monthly payments after a certain amount of months. So what they do, they let it go. Not over here with MWR Financial. For those who say, I don't have it in my budget right now, but I need the service, guess what? Get the service for $79.99, share it with 3 people, and then when they get it for themselves, you are not adding it to your budget no more. It's not even part of your budget. Okay, you eliminate that bill because you helped 3 other people get access to the same information. And all you had to do was bring them to this website that you're on right now. You see, the power of this website is this is the power of click the link below, right? You become a part of this team. All you gotta tell your people is go to your customized web link like you're gonna get here, right? If somebody gave this link, that means this link is tied to their sign up page. So once they click the link below, guess what? It's not gonna come to me if I didn't invite you. If Toby Price invites you, then guess what? That link is tied to Toby. If Jonathan invites you, that means that link is tied to Jonathan. If Harold invites you, that means that link is designed for Harold. And if Ashanti invites you, that means that link is Ashanti's link. So when they click the link below, guess what? It goes to their pages. And we're doing all the selling and telling and sharing, and they're getting the benefit. So when you partner with us today, you're going to get the same benefit that we all got access to when you click the link below, right? Choose a plan, whether a customer plan or a rep plan. And we're going to show you how to do what? Get an instant pay raise, eliminate credit, report your rent to the credit bureau. Okay, if you got the renting and you're looking about getting into a house, well, guess what? In this program, we can actually report your rent payments to the credit bureau so that it shows on-time payments. So when it's time for you to get a house in a year from now, you got a year of on-time payments being reported to the credit bureau that is boosting your credit. That's just the tip of the iceberg, guys. When we're talking about total financial education, the total financial edge up on life, that's why the program is called Financial Edge. It's really a financial edge up on life. That's what you're getting, a financial edge up on life. And I'm telling you, as you start to share it with other people and you get your membership free, you're gonna want to make money from this. But you're already doing the activity to start making money because all you're doing is sharing what worked for you. Right. So I got a couple of my leaders on the line that actually want to share their testimonials of what this has done for them. So guys, I need y'all to camp up, okay? Because first one I'm gonna bring out is Ashanti McGee. Ashanti McGee actually is an agent, but when he tapped into the program, I'm gonna let him tell you what happened for him, what his testimony is, because like I said, we are making wealth real for people in real life here. We are giving you the financial education that you need to be successful in life. So Ashanti McGee, are you there, champion? Here's what I need you to do. I need to tell the people who you are, what you were doing prior to MWR Financial, and what made you join MWR Financial, and what has been your testimony.
Okay, thanks a lot, Jeff. I appreciate it. So before MWR Financial, I have a history in medical sales. I did device and specialty generic pharmaceuticals. And then I switched over to the building materials industry. And in June my most recent company laid me off, and I I was looking for some other things. My man Jeff gave me a call and said I had to check it out. So when I saw it, I've done a couple of other things in the past, but when I saw it, it was financial services. I'm not selling lotions, potions, and pills, but everybody is in some type of financial situation. Everybody is in a place where they could use some financial help in one way, shape, or form, whether it be credit, getting out of debt. People got mortgages, people got student loans, so I wanted something that was going to, when I looked at it, I wanted something that wasn't lotions, potions, and pills, and it was sellable. So that's what I liked about MWR Financial. And then one thing that really got me was the private reserve account. I mean, that is what the first thing I signed up for. And I actually just sent my paperwork over today to have them take the money out of my account to put into my private reserve account. So I'm excited about that because I'm going to start building wealth for my family, for my kids to pass on for generations and generations and generations to come. So that's the part that was amazing to me. And then on top of that, I can fix my credit. And, a lot of people don't understand that doing these things in succession of each other allow you to continue to build your credit. And your credit gets better and better and better. And as your credit gets better and better and better, you get access to lower and lower and lower interest rates. You get access to lines of credit. I mean, you can go out and get $100,000 line of credit with an 800 credit score and go flip houses if you want to get into real estate. You can go start another business, whatever you want to do, 7 streams of income. So, that's what I saw with MWR Financial. It wasn't just the things that were in the financial edge. It was the things that allowed me to, the things that it allowed me to do by, taking advantage of the financial edge. So that was the amazing part about it for me. So like I said, I did my private reserve account. It's going to grow exponentially between 6 and 14% per year, which is unheard of. People have not heard of this type of stuff. Like how does an account grow 6 to 14% per year? Like how does that happen? So that is basically what excited me about MWR. And like I told the story a few weeks ago, I was sitting in a hotel room with Jeff, and I think I had $300 to my name. And he said, Ashante, it's $228 to get in. What you going to do? I said, you know what, Jeff? My wife is going to kill me, but I'm going to just go ahead and do it because I know what it's going to do for me. So out of $300, I dropped $228, and I haven't regretted it since. So I'm excited about MWR. I hope that the people that are listening to this can really see the benefit of it. And sometimes you won't see the benefit of it until you sit down and have somebody really explain to you what this company is really doing for people on a day-to-day basis. And then the other part and I'll let it go, and I won't let other people talk. But the last thing is guaranteed income. People don't understand the power of that. Like it's not just a guarantee or you get your money back. No, this is, if you put in the work and you build the system up and you follow the system and build the team, you can do nothing for a whole month. And if you're promised that guaranteed income, you can do nothing for a whole month and they're still going to pay you. What company does this? There's no company out there that does that. If you don't go to work today or tomorrow, you have to put in for vacation. If you don't have no vacation, you got to take an unpaid leave. You don't get paid for that. But if I decide to take a 30-day vacation with MWR, Brian House is still going to write me a check. Brian House, the CEO, he's still going to write me a check for whatever my guaranteed income is for that month. That's powerful. So if you get up to $30,000 of a business, that's powerful. To guarantee yourself $30,000 a month and you don't have to do nothing. I'm done, man. I can't even talk about it no more. It's crazy. It's crazy for people not to see the benefit of what we're doing here at MWR Financial. But I'm gonna let it go, Jeff. That's all I got for you tonight, man.
You got that thing smoking. You got me fired up, bro. No hype, just real talk. I mean, just think about it. We were in the hotel room, and I was like, "Yo, bro, what you gonna do? You gotta make a decision, right?" And Ashanti was like, "Well, I got just $300 left." I said, "Listen, I understand you got $300 left, but guess what? That $300 gonna go anyway, right? Now that same $300 that got in your pocket is gonna go somewhere. You want to put it in a bill, or you want to put it into building a future." Right? And he made the right decision by saying, I'm gonna build a future because I got a legacy to leave. And thank God he decided to go that way, because if he would have took it and spent it to a bill, he'd still be in the same predicament, not have access to the PRA, not have access to what he's doing right now to empower his family, y'all. You gotta understand, these bills will come, these things will come. But if that same money that you're trying to hold on to, it's gonna go. Money is designed to be recycled, not held. So I want you to recycle it and have your money make more money for you. That's what we're doing here. We're making things real by recycling our money, not holding on to it. It's not meant to be held. It's meant to be recycled. And so just him coming out here and saying his testimony was so powerful, man, because it makes me feel good that because of his yes, he can now set his family, his daughters up with total success. So he's not struggling when it's time for them to do college, right? He already got college in the bag because his PRA is building the wealth for him and his daughters. They want to buy a car, he ain't got to worry about buying a car. He's building the money that's going to buy the car in his PRA. Guys, that's just one benefit. Y'all listen, y'all don't I don't understand. I don't think you guys understand the power of what we got here. But I'm not gonna keep you long. I want to get my man Harold on the line. This gentleman is a vet. He's been in the service. And Harold, come out there, tell him who you are. You know what you've done before MWR, like your profession, and what made you join MWR, Harold.
Well, first of all, thanks for bringing me on. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, my brother.
Okay. Well, I retired after serving 22 years in the Army and back in 2010, and I started working as an Army contractor. So I'm pretty much working there for about 9 years now. And for me, the biggest thing is that it's like I can't move up. I can't move up, man. I don't know what the problem is, but anyway, what got me with MWR was the instant pay raise. And actually, Toby Price and Jeff, I was taking I dropped my daughter off to college one night, and I was on my way back. And Toby called me up and said, "Hey, man, I'm gonna put you on the line with Jeff. I need you to hear this." So Jeff explained it to me, man, and I think while we were talking, man, I think I was doing about 100 miles an hour, man, trying to get home to sign up. So I came home, signed up right quick, didn't even look at anything, man. I just trusted what they said, because just like I said earlier, whatever Jeff touched, man, it turned to gold. Excuse me. So, but it was the instant pay raise that got me, man. I didn't know it would work that fast. And what I did, it was that Sunday when I signed up. It was late that Sunday night. And I did the paperwork with my HR online Monday morning. That same week, I was getting paid that Friday, well, actually that Thursday. And when I got my pay stub, man, and I saw that, that extra money in there, I was like, "Hey, man, what's going on?" I know I didn't work no overtime, but it was the instant pay raise. I'm like, "Man, you got to be kidding me." So I held off for another 2 weeks. I waited till my next paycheck, man, to make sure this thing was legit. And when I saw it again, I was like, "Oh yeah, this is hot, man. I've never seen nothing like this." So that's what got it for me. And like Shanti was talking about, man, with the private reserve account, man, I've never seen nothing like that. And if people don't get on this, man, I don't know what the problem is, because you're looking at a 401k that's taxable. You know, the private reserve account is not taxable. Then you're telling me you're gonna work on my credit for me for that price and my spouse. So I mean, it's just something you can't beat, man. It's a no-brainer. But like I said, man, it was the instant pay raise that got me, and I've been getting it ever since. So I'm staying with MWR, and like I said, the opportunity is, I mean, all you have to get is 3 people. You know, most opportunities, man, you have to get at least 5, 10 people in order to start making some money. So that's another thing I like about MWR. But it's a no-brainer, man, and I recommend this to everybody, especially those W-2 employees, man, because like you said, you can take that money, you can start another business if you want, you know, or join another opportunity if you want. But I'm glad Toby got with me on this, man, and you explaining it to me. So this is the best thing that I've seen, and I don't have no plans of leaving. So I'm turning back over to you, Jeff.
Man, listen. Look, first of all, I want to talk about the growth of Harold, man. This is the second time coming out and speaking about what MWR has done for him. You know, it's so crazy because you told me on the last week when we did it that he was nervous, but I can't tell, right? Look what he's focusing on. What MWR Financial did for him. And you can't fake that. You just got to be transparent, and it's like having a conversation. So all he's doing is sharing his story, sharing what MWR Financial was able to do for him in a short amount of time. The key thing is that when we get in here, we utilize the service immediately, because that's what this thing is designed for. If you know, we didn't talk about the big money on this live, right? We didn't talk about the money that you can earn sharing this opportunity. We didn't talk about the guaranteed income. We didn't talk about the car bonus. We did a little bit of the car bonus. We didn't talk about the presidential. We didn't talk about all the other 10 ways of pay, guys. But what we did focus on is how we're changing lives by the program and the services that we're offering. See, I would have been buying this program, and everybody on here probably would most likely have been purchasing the program if there was no commission tied to it. Why? Because it has tremendous value. And so, Howard, I appreciate you speaking up for all the brothers that's been in the service, saying that if he can do it, I can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're from the service, you got that militant mind, then you can definitely do this business, because this business is for everybody. I'm telling you, this is for the small guy who got his little paycheck to paycheck. We're going to give him an instant pay raise, and then we're going to show him how to take that instant pay raise and build him an instant cash cow with our PRAs, right? And then we got the person that maybe be wealthy, these athletes, these football players, battle players, entertainers that get money and then lose money because no one's talking about how to take their money, how their money grow, compounded interest. Now we can talk to anybody and show them a better way, right? Now I'm gonna bring out one of my guys. This guy is a champion. Now listen, this guy is one of them guys that is raw talent. You understand me? This guy is raw talent. You know, he speaks from the heart. He shares from the heart. You know what I'm saying? He said he's nervous, but I mean, what his story, man, his story is necessary for y'all to hear tonight. His story is necessary because why? He is a do-it-first leader. He cares about people. He's only been on the internet for 3 freaking months, 3 to 4 months, been on the internet learning how to do internet marketing, and he's smoking it right now. He didn't know nothing about this industry 3 months ago. Didn't know nothing about this industry 3 months ago. He's been an Army vet, went to war for us, took a bullet for us, okay? And I had the honor and privilege to bring this gentleman out. And this gentleman responsible for Harold being in business and so many others. He hit manager in 8 days, guys. He hit manager in 8 days and was like, yo, Jeff, I don't know what I'm doing. I want to wait. Listen to me. I'm doing one of Jonathan things. Listen to me now. He told me, I don't want to start promoting it until I know what's going on. I said, Toby, follow my lead, and I'm going to help you get to the goals just by following my lead. What he did, he said, all right, Jeff, I'm going to go follow your lead. He did that. He got gentlemen like Harold in. Imagine if he would have waited to know it all. Harold would have missed out the opportunity to get instant pay raise when he got an instant pay raise. You see, you can't, it's not about you guys. Get out of your way, right? Because he said, you know, Jeff, I'm going to follow your lead. He was able to help Harold and so many others and him hit the prestigious rank of manager in 8 days, guys. So without further ado, I want to bring up my man, Toby. Toby Price. Are you there, my brother? Press on mute.
Jeff.
Yeah, Toby, what's up, baby?
Oh, you can hear me? What's good?
Everything, champion.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that, man. First of all, I want to appreciate that man, Jonathan, man. You lit another fuel under me, man. You motivated me just with your little brief message. But yeah, and then I want to give a thanks to Jeff, man. You know, Jeff, I already had a little something going on, and I was doing pretty good. And Jeff just kept saying, man, do this and do that. But I'm the type of person, I can't teach nobody else, and I can't help nobody else if I don't know. Because at the end of the day, I look like a dummy. If I got to keep picking up the phone to call Jonathan, or picking up the phone to call Harold, or picking up the phone to call Ashanti, I can't teach. I got to know. And Jeff was like, man, you got it. You got it, man. So Jeff kind of kept pushing me. And that's an acronym that my grandma got. And I stand by it. Push, 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 push until something happens. Pray until something happens. So Jeff just kept pushing me. So I jumped in. Didn't really know nothing. But I got common sense. My grandma said, if you got common sense, that'll go a long way. You know, so I got common sense. So I jumped in. I made a few phone calls, and I got with the program. And believe it or not, I'm a testimony of the program. I hadn't even been signed up probably Within 21 days, I got an alert. My credit score shot up in 2 of my bureaus, 98 points. You know, so I know the program worked. I've been so busy posting other people's testimonies and whatever, I forget my own. And like I tell Jeff, I really, you know, I'm being in the military, retired military like Harold, man. I'm more of a hands-on, face-to-face. I really don't do this computer type stuff. So I'm always spreading everybody else's testimony, and I forget myself. But you know, I'm a people's person. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care to share my testimony. I want my people to be happy. If my people win, I win. If my people lose, I lose. What good is it me to brag about me having $100,000, but I got Ashanti, Harold, Jeff, and Jonathan working for me, and they ain't even got, you know, $30. You know what I'm saying? So what kind of leader is that? You know what I'm saying? So that's why, but like Jeff was saying, I jumped in, and in 8 days I made manager. I don't know how, but I did. Do I have guaranteed income? Yes. Am I going to get a higher guaranteed income? Yes. And I was so motivated. I told Jeff, I told him to be careful because I'm going to come get his title. When he look up and he look back, I'm going to be in front of him. But yeah, I love this program, man. I mean, it's I don't know where else you can get an instant pay raise. You can basically have somebody break down what you making right now, save you money. You use that money and invest it to get started in a business. You haven't stopped nothing you was doing. You haven't stopped your day to day. You haven't had to add an hour to do this. You haven't had to add an hour to do that. You know what I'm saying? These people do exactly that. And also you got the opportunity to make extra money and probably try to push yourself away from a 9 to 5. And what more in this world would you not want to do than help people? Who wouldn't want to help somebody? Do you want to see your family live in the poorhouse their whole life? You know what I'm saying? And not have nothing to leave, no legacy, nothing to tell? No, that's crazy. That's selfish. Yeah, that's crazy. I can't say what my grandma would say at a time like this because Jeff and Harold gonna start laughing. So I just tell Jonathan, y'all just tell you about it later though. Them cats right there. But yeah, man, we go. I'm gonna hang on in here, man. This MWR is, I love it, man. It's changing lives, man. It's changing lives.
Woo! Look, I told you Toby's a rock star, y'all. I told you. This gentleman, you hear the points that he said. What good is it to have success if you can't share it with others? That's how, think about that one saying by itself. You know, he told me about the grandma quotes all day long. I love that because my Gma, you know, she passed early, but to have so much wisdom around him and in him, it's just amazing because now he's sharing that with the world now. People following, y'all can feel how dedicated he is to people, right? That's what we talk about here. This is what we get to do. Get around people, impact their lives, and be genuine about it. We really have, think about this. Where have you gone where they're teaching you financial education? How to properly take your money back from the government, how to understand credit and what it really means to own credit so you don't just buy a house, a car, and be right back in debt. No one's giving you that information. We got CPAs that's going to show you how to properly write things off, how to properly get proper records, guys. This is more than just a business opportunity. This is building wealth for real for you and everybody around you. And there's many different levels of wealth. Let's be clear. One of my mentors told me, he said, Jeff, and he's a $50 billion man. He said, if you're broke, you're selfish. I said, whoa, what you mean? If you're broke, you're selfish. And they said, what does that mean? Because when you're broke, you can't help nobody. But if you got some change, if you got wealth, you can help whoever you want to help. Another mentor said, Jeff, become successful. And if you don't like how it feels, give it all away and go back to being poor. He said, become a multi-millionaire. And then when you get there, if you don't like what it is or how it makes you feel, you have the opportunity to give it all away and go back and being poor. You can't tell me that ain't cold-blooded, man. And so I want to bring out Mr. Jonathan real quick to share his testimonial, why he joined MWR Financial. I know you talked about a little bit, but what do you see for your team? Yeah, Toby.
Yeah, I just wanted to come back real quick because it kind of slipped my mind. And for all the people, I don't know who listening and who not listening, but this for the ones that are listening. For years, we've been programmed, even me. And it's bad. I've been through the military. I've been through the storm almost 20 some years to really realize this. Until MWR, I really thought that the government was doing us a favor when January, February. Hey, don't laugh now, Mr. Jonathan. Hold on, I got the floor right now. I really thought they was doing us a favor when I was January, February, March, you know what I'm saying, waiting on that income tax return. But the whole while, they was actually overcharging me in taxes, taking my money, not just me and the 8 billion some people in the world, taking our money, investing it, and giving, and we wasn't, and they wasn't even giving us the extras. They was just giving us what they took from us and invested our money. And people think when they get that $3,000 and $4,000 income tax return, they thinking the government, hey, I don't hate the government. I work for them. I'm retired from the government. I love the government. But they really thinking the government was doing us a favor, when really all they was doing was overcharging you in taxes, taking your money, investing it, and then at the end of the year, they was saying, oh, this was against the law. I don't want these people to sue me. Let me let them file taxes and get their money back. And we got to April the 15th to do it. Hey, man, like Grandma said, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And remember this Grandma said this. I don't want to hear nobody else repeat it. Can't never could till he tried to strike a match on a bar of soap. I'm out of here.
This is why we love Toby, man. He got them grandma hymns, man. He got them grandma words of wisdom. You know what I'm talking about? Talk to me, Jonathan. Let us know, man. Because this is my guy. This is the guy who brought me into business, okay? So if it wasn't for this gentleman, none of us would be here, right? And so I need to hear from this gentleman. What was it about, man? He could have retired. He had to come back. He was already retired. Got millions in the bank. He had to come back. But tell him what is it about MWR that is a game changer for you?
Well, man, it's something I've been coaching for a while, as I mentioned. The number one thing, and I think Toby hit it. Matter of fact, a couple of guys hit it. You know, you got to have something more than just make money about you. It got to be more than that. Please tell me you're not on this earth for 70, 80 years and just chasing money. That's not living. Living is, how many people did you take the blinders off for? Because I think I just heard Toby loud and clear. For a while, he had blinders on, right? Of the 150 million people in this country alone, most of them got blinders on. Up until I was 30, I had them same blinders on. Man, I couldn't wait till tax time. What? Boy, all I thought about was the OJs. Money, 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 money. That's all I thought about. Man, they and the government looking at, laughing, just like you laughing right now. The government sitting there going, man, you know, you falling, boy. You falling for the okie doke, for real. So I just said, you know what, man? My life got to be more than just chasing money. Don't get me wrong. When I was in my 30s, I chased money because I came from being pretty poor. You know, I didn't know I was poor, but my mom did the best she could with me and my sister. So when you don't have anything growing up, really, you chase it. You know what I mean? He's like, man, this is what it's all about. And then I found out, here you go, you may be to the top, but then you look behind you, there's a lot of people back there could use the knowledge and the skills that you have. What are you going to do? Are you going to just watch somebody be hurt? Are you just going to just ignore somebody that's crying out to you? Some people they're crying out to you. Man, listen, some people are crying out to you just the way they look at you. They don't want to come out and say it, but they're like, will you please help me do something better for my family? See, that's when you're living, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. That's when you're living. So when I decided to say, man, I'm going to coach people till I die, that's where I'm at. So when I saw this program, I said, wait a second. I don't have to do all the W-4s no more? Because for 8 years, I was doing it for everybody to join their company, even if it wasn't my company. There's some women from Mary Kay. There's a big leader in Mary Kay. I helped her. Trust me, y'all, I am not a part of Mary Kay. I ain't knocking it. I'm just simply saying that ain't my speed. But when she came to me and said, will you help my ladies? She showed them how to get this extra money so they can pay for this program. This woman went from $18,000 a month to $40-something thousand a month in 1 year. because all them people, she said she didn't have to turn them away now. She showed them a way, not turning them away. Let me show you a way to get that lifestyle you deserve. So that's my mission. So here's Brian House and Terrence Hawkins happened to start a company of which that was my mission all along. Listen, can you imagine? I'm playing basketball in my backyard all along, and thought I got some skills all along, and then someone said there's an actual game called basketball. Wait a second. So you ain't got to convince me to play that game, because that's one that I've been prepared for before you came. Listen, the Bible says, don't get me started. You were prepared for a time such as this. This is that time that you didn't know why you went through what you went through. You didn't know. You just went through it. But see, you went through it, so now you can help others go through it. This is your time. That's what I saw 4 months ago when I said, man, I got this money now. My kids, they could be with daddy all the time. I had my plans were set. Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I want to take her. I'm serious. I had a plan. I said I ain't doing no more this year, but I was prepared for a time such as this. So you guys, I'm gonna just get real with it. If y'all really plant the seed, all these services we got, that's all sound good. But the message is really simple. We can help you, whoever that you is, whoever that person is in your phone. We can help you get the money to live that life that you want to live. I ain't asking you for money. Will you give me permission to hand you the money to give you the life that you want? Will you give me permission to show you and give this money to you? See, when you go with a gentle approach, people going to look, man, people ask me, listen, I have fun. I wish y'all was in Boston. Boy, if y'all hang with me one day, y'all be like, this dude is off his chain. I go down there, suited up, downtown, lunchtime. Y'all should do that in Atlanta, wherever you're at. And I go to people, I walk right up to them. Hey, how you doing? They looking at me like that. Were you looking for me? That's what I say. Hey, were you looking? Now, they going, they looking like, but I look the part, so they ain't running, because now if I went down there with my tore up sweater as in the hat to the, I know what they're gonna do. They're gonna dial that 911. But see, I look the part, so they're like, "What you do?" I said, "I help people live a lifestyle that they've been dreaming about." My team is called Team Dream Again. Y'all call up some of my ex-players. They'll tell you. Call up Sister Holly Dark. She'll tell you after 75 days of being coached by me, was she making $9,000 a month. She'll tell you. Call Brother Johnson. I got a whole list of folks. I ask people a simple question. Were you looking for me? I just got a feeling you were looking for me. What do you do? I set people free from that lifestyle that you have. I used to live it. I see it in your eyes. Here's my card. Call me later, and I can show you how to make that same money from that you're making at the office. I can show you how to make that at home and have your woman laying on your shoulder while you're making that money and rubbing her shoulders at the same time. Were you looking for me? Y'all, they looking for you. Go with a simple, gentle approach and show them that I'm going to put the money in your hands. And you may not be the speaker. Now, I know all of y'all are speakers. I'm excited. Y'all don't realize y'all got a 56-year-old man. Listen, man, y'all got me, boy. I feel like doing push-ups. Don't make me get some taters. Y'all, listen, boy, y'all got me ready to work. But listen, y'all don't, I'm being real. I love having fun. I love making money, but I love helping people identify that they're not done. We are going to teach people to dream again. If y'all give the same motivation on this call, if y'all do that tomorrow, your mission should be every day before you come home. I did a training called 10 to win. 10 to win. Every single day for 30 days. People had to, my entire team, that when from the time they left their house to come home, did you say something to 10 people? 10 people. I show people. Again, I just call Holly Dark. She'll tell you. $9,000 a month. After 75 days, from zero money to $9,000 a month, y'all. It ain't rich money, but that's a $100,000 raise. In 75 days. I said, practice 10 to win. There's some motivation. Y'all should be calling each other every morning. Please hear me. Y'all should call each other every morning for 3 minutes. And I want Toby to say something great about Ashanti. I want Ashanti to say something great about Jeff. I want Jeff to say something great about Nick. I want y'all to hear something great before you start your day. How many people are hearing something great about themselves in the morning? Will you be committed to making your brother great, to making him feel wonderful, let him know that you are a lion, man? I'm working with a lion. You got lions. I feel like I'm in the lion's den. But see, y'all lying, y'all ain't gonna bite a brother. Y'all gonna lift the brother up. Y'all real. That's what y'all should do. I'm serious. That's a message that'll spread all around the country. Because most men don't have another man saying how great he is. Share that message. Then now they want to hear the message that you have that'll help them with their finances. You help them with their mind first. You help them with their confidence first. You help them dream again first. And then show them the money. And they will do the same. Brothers, so it's so much, y'all. I'm just excited to be working with you, gentlemen. Y'all don't hesitate to call me up. I hope all of y'all are in Atlanta because January 12th, I ain't going to even tell y'all. January 12th, no matter what you've done in your life, just write it down. I'll sign it. I promise you, you haven't seen anything like what's coming January 12th in Atlanta. I'm going to come there from Boston, wherever you are. Make plans now. Man, my battery's but devil, get away from me trying to tell me my battery dead. I speak life into you, phone. Y'all, Jeff, I pass it to you, man. I pass it to you, brother. I love what y'all doing. I love what y'all doing.
This is exactly why we do this, y'all. You know, it's trying to activate your hustle, right? It's trying to activate your new life. And so you heard what we had to say. You see two red buttons on this webinar right now. The first button is saying, you know what, Jeff? I love what I'm hearing. I want to be a customer. I want to utilize these services. I want to get these services. You could be another person saying, man, I love what I'm hearing, Jeff. I just don't got the 220 right now, but I do got 79.97. Let me get started as a customer, utilize the services, and then I'm going to upgrade for 149 and become a rep, right? And if that's you, I'm going to tell you right now, click the link below right now and click on the I want to get started for 79.97 and get started right now with the person that brought you to this website. And once you get in, you get the pleasure of having access for yourself to share with other people. Now, that's like, you know what? I've been signed up. You're talking about, I've been signed up already. I want you to comment below. If you have any questions, write the question in the comment section below, and we're going to go ahead and answer those on the next live or right there in the chat box. So go ahead and write the question that you have. If you say, I want to ask some questions before I get started, I'll ask some questions, write your question below, and we're going to go ahead and answer it. And for those leaders, I'm lying. The people say, you know what? This is what I've been waiting for. Yes, I've been looking for you. I want you to go and click that in the button that says 228 is the greatest thing you want to do today, right? I'm going to get started for 228 today. Okay, and once you do that, you are about to unlock something that hasn't never been unlocked to you before. And I'm telling you this from experiencing it myself. I myself have never hit a car bonus this fast in my life. And I hit the car bonus. And I've only been in this company, almost 3 months now. Okay, at the car bonus, I have a guarantee of $600 a month coming to me, whether I do something in this business or not. The company is guaranteeing me $600. I may have a slow month, and I ain't get nobody, or I ain't get no customers. I ain't help nobody be great. And they're gonna look at my back over and say, "Oh, he only made 100. Well, let's go ahead and give him $500 because we owe him. We guaranteed him $600 that he'll be making with this company a month." And that's just the tip of the iceberg, guys. This is what I'm saying. You are at a job and you're not guaranteed any income, but you can get with this company. They can guarantee you income that's going to offset your job to where you can work part-time on your job and full-time on your dreams. That's what we're looking to do here, guys. That's exactly what we're looking to do here. So if you're looking to become a rep and you want to get down with us, click the link below, 228. Get started right now today. Comment below that I'm in, and we're going to bring you into the Facebook group. We're going to bring you into the fold. Okay, if you want to be a customer, click the link below and say I'm in as a customer. We'll bring you in the fold. All right, and so we're gonna let you go now. We appreciate your time. I'm gonna just tell you right now, It's time to be great because you are great. Let's go ahead and be great in this world and impact not just lives around you, but we're going to impact your life first. We'll see you next live, y'all. Appreciate y'all coming to our financial education event. And it's time to make wealth real in your life like we're doing in our lives. See you on next live, y'all. Peace.
Good night.